This is Short Hammer. It is the 22nd of August, 2021. And this is Trading Zones. Let me go ahead and pull this chart down and open it up a little bit so we can really take a look at it. This is the MNQ on the 4-hour time frame. And so you look at these big green candles, and what we're seeing is, buyers pushing this bad boy up. So if you're bullish, what do you really want to see? If you're bullish, you want us to get above the 15-14 area, right? And then you want there to be bullish continuation, meaning something that looks like this, right? And it doesn't matter if those candles are small or big. You prefer big because you want us to sort of blow through this area, and be great if it happened on Sunday. That's if you're bullish. And you want us to make new all-time highs, and you want increased volume to go with that increased price. If you're bearish, you want us to run up against this 15-14, 15, what is this, 15-30s area. You want us to sell back down through here, and you don't want there to be any hitch. If there's a hitch at maybe 15-086, you want that to bounce to 15-114, and for that then to sell through and drop down here around 15-015. That's what you want to happen if you're bearish. We'll sort of see which way this goes, but the summer months are kind of funky sometimes as far as volume. And as we move into the fall and kids get back into school, the market tends to get active again, right? Right now, the market really doesn't have a guiding North Star. There is nothing that's really driving the market. There are just a lot of little narratives out there that sort of fluctuate back and forth. One narrative is inflation is going to crash the market. The other narrative, oh, the government's never going to stop, with the stimulus money and money pouring out. So there are these narratives that are sort of floating out there, but none of the narratives are actually sort of the thing at the moment that's causing people to buy or sell. So that's what's important, in my opinion, right? And so I'd watch these levels and see what we get. We did manage to touch the 14,724s last week, and I believe that was based on the Fed minutes. But we'll see. We'll see sort of what this week holds for us. But just watch your levels and keep your ears open, because things are going to definitely pick up as we head into the fall. Let's jet on. MES. Dun, 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 dun. And this looks interesting, but also nice big candles. Looks like we're going for a ride here, headed on up. So that's also interesting, right? And so what do you want to see from the MES? If you're looking at the MES, you want us to get above 44.44, and you want us to squeeze to 44.61, and then through the 44.70s, 44.76s included, and make all-time highs. That's what you want to see. If you're bearish, you want to run up against this 44.44 area and sell back to 44.22. And you don't really care about how that works out, but the goal that you want is for this to sell back down here around the 43.80s. So we'll see how that works out. But nice big candles. This upper wick here, the candle's trying to close in most of that wick. We'll see what we do around the 44.44s. Sometimes I guess the market runs out of time, so we'll see what we get there. But I'll be watching that closely, just to see the resolution there. Next up is going to be the RTY, and just sold. And I remember our expectation was, hey, we're going to buy up. What are we going to do here? Is there going to be some action here? Financials were jumping. They just passed the stress test and poop, right? So now, where do you go from here? Because the Russ is made up of small cap and also financials, right? Those are two of the big things that make up the Russ. So if I'm looking at this, what I'm seeing is just compared to other indices, just weakness, right? And so some of these candles, I need to see a buy through 21.72 and a hold to open up the 21.99s. That's definitely what I need to see. If we drop below, or we retest 21.11s, if we drop below that, let's see, this is 2000. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. But 2172 to the upside, above that 2199 and 2211 to the downside. We have 2153, 2111. So just watch your levels. Let's get on over to Amazon. This is going to be short and sweet. Amazon down where we wanted her to go, down near the or in the previous channel, right? They spent quite a few months in. That's where we are now. So what are we looking for? And look how it sort of back tested this 3386 area, but couldn't make any progress to the upside. And instead it sold. So from here, I would just kind of wait because this is weak. All this move from the 29th of July, what's the 28th? 29th of July just looks weak. And until you see sustained strength, I wouldn't be in a rush to not to do too much with this, right? I just have to see some sort of a reversal or continuation or something. And once I see that, then I can sort of make a plan off of that particular occurrence. But we're down here in the 3220s. If we bounce, watch out for 3260s, then the 3340s, 3370s, 3386s. 3293s is also an interesting area. We have to see if we see a little bit of buying there to aid in the bet. So we'll see. So that'll be definitely interesting. Let's keep it moving. Amazon just has so many narratives spinning, whether it's the Amazon Web Services, whether it's the Amazon Whole Foods relationship, they own Whole Foods, or whether that's Amazon and their supply chain and them supplying products to consumers, right? So it's just a lot of different things there with Amazon, and also their foray into the movie industry with their acquisition, right? So just a lot of different variables, a lot of different things. It's just very interesting. Let's keep it moving though. So keep an eye on Amazon. Next up is Netflix, which looks like it may have found life again. So what we want to see here, these upper wicks are not reassuring. We want to see buying above 550.70 or selling below 542.30s, but we rather see the buying, right? And so we have to see how that plays out. But those are some levels to watch on Netflix. See if we get a squeeze and a breakout and it breaks out to the upside. But that's where you probably want to take a look at some of the financials and slash internals of the company. That may be something interesting to take a peek at. Keep it moving. But remember one of the things that we mentioned about yeah, once it broke over these teams, look at that, it just took off. Netflix, it's all about narrative. And if people like your narrative, then it's a good chance they're going to be excited about the stock. I mean, you got to also have a good company, but yeah. So NVIDIA pushing these highs, see if we get a continued push here. I would say on this, it's just going. I expected more action out of NVIDIA just based on sort of the shortage of chips, but just looking at this, if we could hit 217, that would be nice. This 202 area, that's something to watch. Or if we dip, then 181.91. NVIDIA. Let's see if we get some continuation there. Definitely watch those levels. So next up, we're going straight to AAPL, Apple. And Apple looks to me to be going sideways, right? If we zoom this out a little bit, look how it's moving. We are getting, no, not anymore. That broke the higher lows. Maybe we're going to see a lower low next. So lower low here, maybe a lower low. Yes, Apple. So we thought that their sales would definitely go up with people being able to go into the Genius Bar and being able to purchase their products and pick up their products directly from from an Apple store. But we have to see, right? Sort of that's a thesis, but that thesis is proved wrong or right based on action. So Apple, I do believe, maybe a beat next earnings, but we have to see what's going on with the Delta variant and how things may be closed down again, and the type of pressure that they would be under um, if they lost those properties. But this is just sideways. Break above 149.90s, keep an eye on it. Break below 144.90s, keep an eye on it. Have room to 142. Microsoft, which has been going Gwen Stefani on us. Look at this push. Strong in all the departments. Very powerful movement by Microsoft. Also pushing things to be able to just offer so many different services to their digital clients because so many people are working from home now, telecommuting. So very interesting times for them as a company. So if you're looking at Microsoft, I'd have to use Elisa's pivots to figure out which way because I need a pullback to roughly there. Yes. Right around the 294.86s. But we'll see what happens, how this plays out. Just look at beautiful. Microsoft is so beautiful. Regardless of what, even if we sell for a while, I'll probably be yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go. Well, let's see if it's up. What its upper wick tells us, right? We need a higher high. Or we need to drop into 294.86. We'll see which one happens first, but I have to wait to see how what the market looks like this upcoming week. If it's bullish, then this thing will continue to grow as far as participation, and yeah, so that will be interesting. Looking at Microsoft, Facebook also looks to be going sideways, though maybe headed down for lower lows, which is interesting. Yep, let's see if we can break above this 358.80s into the 362 area. If not, at minimum, hold the 351 area. But definitely interesting. We'll wait to see what the buyers have to say about this bad boy on Monday. But it's usually when it comes to Facebook ad revenue. Okay, dokie. Let's keep it moving from Facebook. CMG. Everyone's favorite burrito. Higher highs. Had to see if we could break the 1905s. Let's not watch for retrace at 1841s. Then maybe potentially ride that back up the elevator. That'll be interesting on CMG. We'll see. But definitely like the company, and the manager does a good job. Took that company a long way. Breezing through these. Probably type one too many A's. Felt like I did. Okay, Tesla. Expectation was a break above 713s and then super bullish squeeze in the 784s. We didn't get that, so it pulled back. So Tesla's kind of ping-ponging slightly between the 651 and the 713. Just the all right, we'll have to see what Tesla. Watching some of these lines. Okay, but we'll see. Either way, Tesla will end up back up here at some point. We just have to sort of see how it plays out. But we're heading to that time of year where things get super exciting. So definitely keep your ears open, your eyes open. Goldman Sachs. Nice push. We bounced here 391. Let's hold 393s and get them pushing to 400s, 400.19. Then potentially to 40.62. Yep. Interesting. But at some point, financials are going to push back up, so that they sell deeply would be great. They did receive the okay to interesting for we'll see what those share buybacks look like and when those happen. That would be really interesting. Okay, looking at the SPY, needs to make new all-time highs and squeeze. So, well, if you like that video, please tap the like button. If you would like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Power of Pivots, please feel free to. And you can look forward to receiving content from me and content from Melissa that will help you navigate some of the pitfalls of the market. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.